What is good, guys and girls? It's your boy, this dude. And I know we're not supposed to be doing a video this week. We're supposed to take some time off, get all these enclosures together. I know I got a lot of work to do. Gotta get these animals right. But every now and then, whoever is responsible for your destiny will surprise you. And that is exactly what we have on our hands. A very pleasant surprise. Let's go. Now, as you guys know, we introduced our Kenyan zebra Skinks. That's our male right there. He is just amazing. He's doing good. The female just ran back off in the back. But yeah, we just introduced the Kenyan zebra Skinks to the channel. They've been here for a little bit, but they surprised us with some babies. So we already went in here, got all the babies out. We're gonna look at them now and then set up an enclosure for them. Let's go. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We have 4 very healthy baby Kenyan zebra Skinks. They all look amazing. I think they've already had their first meal. They've been in the enclosure with their parents for about 2 days now. Now we're taking them out. We're gonna put them into something of their own. But we already went in and got them. And yeah, we're gonna just get them together, but aren't they just adorable? All right, so this is the enclosure we're gonna be working with. I'm putting them into an Exoterra front opener. We got a drainage layer, but I'm not gonna make it super big like their parents. I want this rather shallow, not even a whole lot of substrate, maybe just 1.5 inches, just enough for them to get down and get away. We're also gonna put a basket. They have a under tank heater in this back corner right here, T5 UV. And we'll be giving them a basking spot too. We're going to set their substrate up much like their parents. They're gonna have a wet side and a dry side, or reverse rather. A wet side and then a dry side over here. This will probably be where they hang out a lot, over here. But yeah, so we got everything practically together. We're just gonna start building for them and get them into their enclosure. And yeah, let's get to it. Now, this is the substrate we will be using. You guys already know it's the same substrate that we use for their parents. It's an organic mix with peat moss. I got some sphagnum moss in here. A lot of play sand to help create that arid feel. This is the same substrate we used in the other build though. So we're gonna get some of this in there, kind of decorate the enclosure. And then yeah, let's get these babies in there, right? And after a little bit of work, this is what we have. We're gonna keep this incredibly simple. You guys know how we do with our babies. We gotta keep things simple so we can get in here and we can check on them frequently. They have enough space for all of them. Very strong UV back here with their under tank heat. I think this should supply enough heat on this side for them. I do have a temperature gauge back there and also have a temp gun and all that. If I feel like the temperatures are not right, I will add a basking spot also over here on the hot side. But we want to keep this simple because we want to be able to get in here and check on them. Make sure there's no cage aggression going on between the siblings and all of that. And if there is, then we'll separate them accordingly. But we just want to be able to check on everybody and make it real easy. So we got one piece of cork bark in the back that pretty much goes across the entire cage, and then a little bit of fake foliage and one basking spot. These animals do like to climb a lot. I've noticed for skinks, these animals climb a lot. So we made sure that they can get closer to their basking spot and actually have some sense of verticality. So we got this ready for them. I think it'll be fine. And yeah, we'll just keep an eye on these beautiful babies. We're gonna introduce them to their enclosure, get them a water bowl, get them some mealworms in here, and let them settle in. This, like I said, I didn't want to add too many hides or anything. I want them to see me a lot, right? They need to see me a lot. They need to know I'm not a threat. We've worked with their parents a lot, and you see how their parents are. They literally They'll come to the front. Well, there's the male there. They'll literally come to the front. There goes the mama too. They'll come to the front of the enclosure for us. I think she's looking for the babies. And he's just awesome. That dude, if I open this front, he'll come right out. He's super dope. So we want the babies to carry that same feeling, right? And let them know that we're not a threat over here. Everything's fine. So real simple. We'll check on them frequently, keep them fed. Let's get them in their enclosure. All right, now we're just gonna put a small dish of mealworms in there, right? And then give them a small water bowl. And yeah, you see what I'm talking about? They love to climb. This dude's at the top already. This one's climbing the back. Oh, she fell. Yeah, see, they love to climb. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put their mealworm dish in there. I'll put it right in the front, so they have to come out to the front to get their food. And like I said, they'll have more interactions with us. And then we'll get their water in there, and we're gonna leave these guys alone for a little bit. So this is where we are, and this is where we're gonna leave it. We got their water dish over here on the cool side. Mealworms in the center. And a very brave baby basking all alone. He's already found his spot, he or she. I think that's kind of cool. Hey, cutie. It's dope. So we're just gonna keep an eye on these animals. For right now, for the next couple hours, I'm gonna let them just kind of chill in this enclosure alone. I'm gonna get out of the room and let them kind of come out and explore. And then we'll pop back in here, check on them, make sure everybody's okay, make sure they're finding everything all right. We'll do it just like that for a couple of days. Everything looks good, they're beautiful. They got their enclosure set up, so let's give them some time. Now we were in no way prepared for this at all, but luckily we were in the process of rebuilding every enclosure in this house anyway, right? And we had like, what, 6 enclosures open, 7 enclosures. We had a bunch of enclosures open, so I guess it was right on time. Now, we're just gonna let these guys settle in. I'm in here every couple of hours, opening the enclosure, showing my face, getting my hands in there. And we're just gonna experiment with some different types of food, see what they like. Keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully all is well and all continues to be. This is just such a pleasant surprise Super excited. Can't wait to see what this turns into. We easily know how to identify the males and the females as they get older, so yeah, this is gonna be fun. Thank you guys for being here with your boy. I know you could have been anywhere else on the planet, but you decided to be here with me. That's amazing. I appreciate it. Your boy Smith. This is All Things Living. I'm out, man.